Hello there everybody, Sam's Trains here. Welcome back to the railway and welcome back to Sam's Trains Live. I am here Friday nights every week at the moment, and in fact tonight's stream is the penultimate one. So next week, the very final live stream of the year, which is absolutely crazy. But enough about that, we're talking about the here and now today. So welcome to you all, I hope you're all raring to go for another live stream. I've got quite a lot to do today, including opening up my first ever N-scale locomotives and models, rolling stock and such. Really looking forward to that. Haven't looked at those properly yet, so I'm going to save it until the first time live on the stream. I'll talk more about where they came from and what they are and stuff a little bit later on. I'm also going to be doing a Q&A today, so if you've got any questions for me, then keep those in your mind, and when I announce the Q&A, please put them in the chat and I will answer them. You can ask anything you like. If you haven't got a question, get thinking. When that time comes in the stream, then you'll be able to make your questions known. I'll also be taking requests, running trains, etc, etc. But first, let's check in with everybody. How are you doing? We're here for another week, another live stream. Good evening, Adam Rushton, Mark7188, thank you so much. You want to see my Hornby Black 5 pulling some box fans, Christmas wagons, Bullman, and a brake fan. That's no problem at all, Mark. Thank you so much for the support. NWR JNW Studios is here. Steve Monk, you listen to me, Sam. You say hello. All right, Steve, chill. You can ask nicely for a shout out. I'd still do it. Let's see. I think Oliver's got computer issues. Sorry to hear that, Oliver. Kelly wants to see Queen Anne, the Ruston. Yeah. Oh, she wants me to run it into a gunpowder van with a 3D explosion effect. That is tricky to do on stream, Kelly, but if you want me to pre-record it, I'll have a go. Oh, that sounds pretty fun. Little Potman, Stepney the Terrier, So Heel Trains, Muffin Productions, Jerry's Showroom, talking about N-scale. Thank you for the extra information, Jerry. Alex Dent, nice to see you. Beaglington on Sea, very loyal supporter. Thanks for coming along, Beaglington. Sam Haslam's here. Azuma. Oh, you failed your maths test. Well, maybe you did watch a few too many train videos on YouTube then. But still, it's all about how you pick yourself up and try again. So good luck on the next one. Hope you have a nice Christmas, Sam. Thanks for all you do for us. That's Andri Ev 777. Well, that's an absolute pleasure. Thank you for all you do for me. I hope you have a good Christmas as well. Lots of people wishing Merry Christmas as well, which is lovely. So stay there in the chat. I will come back and check in on you later on. I am, of course, taking requests today, so if you want to support the channel and use the super chat to send small amounts of money, if you donate £5 or the equivalent, I will run whatever, there's an example, loco and rolling stock you want for your 5 minutes of fame, as long as it's all compatible. And of course, all of the proceeds go back into the channel to help new videos get made and to keep the reviews coming. So if you like the channel, that is something you can do. As always though, absolutely no pressure. I also want to thank Robert Sparks, bless you Robert, that's very, very kind, and Eve again. Another donation, because why not? Love your content, Sam. Well, that's very lovely. Thank you very, very much. And for, again, the same theme as last time, because I'm just feeling festive, the most creative Christmas requester of today is going to go home with this. Now, last week, I gave away my first ever Christmas wagon, and I didn't reveal what it was. But today, I can reveal what it is, because you've seen them. This is one of the last ever sleighs. They're all completely sold out. Thank you so much for buying those, if you did. And this is the last one. This is like a pre-production sample that I made. And I'm going to give that away today at the end of the stream with a little sample card and accessories to the most creative Christmas-themed request. So see what you can do. And I'll pick whoever gets it at the end. I'm going to put it back in the bag though, because I don't want to drop it. Thing is, they are very free rolling. I flatter myself, but I will say they are pretty free rolling, which is good, except if you want to leave it on a table or something, because then it will roll away. And, you know, if you're giving something away, you don't want to have dropped it on the floor shortly beforehand, do you? So that's the idea. Right, let's do some requests. So the first one comes from who's on the outside line. This was Deej GW, wanted to see an A4 pushing a snowplow. Can't do that, unfortunately, with the purple A4 or any of them because they don't have front couplings. So I've had to rearrange it a little bit. You wanted Annie and Clarabelle. What? Oh, sorry, I'm getting confused. Sorry, with a big Coca-Cola bottle, a tree on a wagon, yeah, I've done that, one egg van, and I've put the snow plough at the back. Yeah, you can just about see a bit of the snow plough. Then it was Robert Osborne who wanted the inside line request. You wanted the reindeer with the sleigh, with Annie and Clarabelle, and some Christmas wagons. So I've done that, and of course we need a locomotive. So I've gone with the Santa Express. Not run that so far this year, so there it is, better late than never. And then Redversby, whose request won last week because it was so clever, who wanted to see Three Kings, i.e. from the Nativity, with some Mark 1s. Now I do have Three Kings, but my third one is DCC sound fitted, and as such I can't run it on analog with my analog Kings. So it is two Kings. I don't know what happened to the third in this fantasy. Maybe one of them was taken sick or something. I don't know, but today, just two Kings. Right, here we go. I think that one's going to derail, by the way, so I'm going to keep it slow. And I'm also going to train the cameras on it, because if it happens, I want to catch it on camera. And knowing you lot, you'll probably want to see it too. So, that Coca-Cola wagon. Is it off already? Oh no, it's the Pilchard. Ah, darn. It didn't take long, did it? Mind you, the Coca-Cola wagon's off as well. I'm going to try and put it back on, because most likely it's going to derail behind the bookcase, which is even better. Oh, for goodness sake. I know you can't see anything. I can't seem to put it back on the track. Oh, for goodness sake. This is really getting on my at the moment. I'm putting the Pilchard on, and then the Coke bottle thing comes straight off, and then the Pilchard comes off again. Yeah, I think it's going wrong, folks. Oh no. Oh, I forgot. Damn. Yes, I can't. I was supposed to stop the reindeer before it got to the bookcase. But because of the Pilchard disaster, I forgot all about it. So that went horribly wrong almost immediately. And I think everything is out now. You're about to see the A4 with what's left of its train. Yeah, that didn't go well. And for some reason the Santa's Express is struggling to move the rest of the train, which I am now derailing in my attempt to take it off the track. The Coca-Cola wagon is derailing even more horribly than before, and so is the Pilchard, so that is a complete and utter disaster. And amongst it all, the three lovely Kings just plod on quite happily. I'm going to stop these and go and rescue everything else that's crashed and burned. So yeah, Annie and Clarabelle, I don't mean to be mean to you two, because it wasn't actually your fault. Yeah, that was mean. That was really mean of the Coke wagon and the Pilchard, because I would have remembered about the reindeer if they had stayed on the track, but they didn't. So that's completely ruined it. But there we go. I think we're all better. Let's enjoy these in reverse. I guess I could have gone forwards instead now, but never mind. Let's bring those to a stop. I guess I can whip those off the track in a moment. And let's have a look at the Kings. I mean, the Kings, you've got to give it to them. Behaving themselves beautifully. Jenny Hepton, thank you so much to you. I guess that was your son mostly responsible for that. So, young Hepton, thank you very much to you. Ooh, I think we've got some sort of contact with the broken down consist there, which I think I will have to go ahead and fix. Let me see if I can just grab those. I saw Beaglington's super chat as well. Thank you so much, Beaglington. I'm sorry that I can't give your request the time it deserves right now, but I will get to it. I'm just behind the bookcase trying to grab that cursed egg van, which I have now got. Right, I think we're okay. Are the Kings at the front yet? No. They are going very slowly because the Blue King has a bad motor, and it still works. It's been bad for years, and it just keeps on going. But yeah, it's slow. It draws quite a bit of current, which of course also slows the engines also on the track with it. But that's kind of useful because then the Green King wasn't ramming into the blue one, which is good. It's probably what prevented the derailment there. Right, let's have a look what we got. Thank you so much, by the way. Everything's falling apart and you guys are still there to support. So it was Kelly Ashford, do you want to see my experiment this Sunday? Yes. Kelly has done an experiment apparently with the giant coupling I sent her, and if we want to see it, we can on Sunday apparently. So yes, please, Kelly. Jason Biggs he wants to see a festive American train to celebrate the arrival of my... It says HO gauge, but I just read that as ho gauge, as in ho ho ho, not as in something sinister. But yeah, with Big Boy with sound. That sounds amazing. Yeah, I sure can. I'll see what I can come up with. Thank you, Jason. George Botterini, as always, bless you. Thank you very much. And Beaglington wanted to see Thomas and Toby double heading, pulling Henrietta to rescue Mrs. Kindley. I guess, is that some character from Thomas? Probably. I haven't seen the episode, obviously, because Christmas just wouldn't be Christmas without Mrs. Kindley. Or is it Kindly? Probably Kindly, I don't know. The pedal car guy wishing you a happy Yuletide. Sam, take care. Thank you very much, the pedal car guy. I really appreciate it. A 2020 Vision wants to see the Berkshire with whatever passenger coaches and a couple of boxcars you have that it can pull. Sure, no problem. Thank you, A2020. NWR, J and W, for today's challenge, could you run the 1P and the C1 with some LMS coaches, red and green, our Christmas theme? Got you. Cheers, Jasper and Willow. That's a good one. That one's definitely in the running, yes. And so is the Berkshire, because obviously the Berkshire is the Polar Express. So that's definitely in the running as well. Right, let's talk about N-Scale then. So I have my first ever N-Scale models in this box. And these were actually sent to me by a viewer. It was Robert Lacido. Now, I do say to people, you know, don't send me stuff to review, don't send me stuff for videos, because A, I prefer to do it myself, I prefer to choose the stuff, and B, I don't think it's right that I should, you know, profit off just you giving me your stuff. But Robert didn't really ask me, he just kind of sent it, and I thought, you know, am I not going to show them? So I have decided to show them, and let's see what I got. Now, if you do want to give trains away, you know, if you've got some, you don't want them anymore, as much as I would appreciate you sending them to me, please send them to somebody else. Maybe someone who is just starting out, who can't afford to buy their own stuff, because I think that would go so much further. I would be glad to take it, don't get me wrong, but my collection is so big, I think somebody else could value it so more, whereas it just gets swallowed up in my collection. So I do appreciate anybody who offers to send me stuff, but you know, if you want to get rid of something, give it to a kid, give it to someone who needs it. But still, to Robert, I am much appreciated. I am much appreciating this, and I'm also struggling apparently. What on earth is going on? Let's deactivate, reactivate. That's an odd little problem right there. I think we're better. Right. Oh, you almost missed the N-Gage stuff then. Right, so we've got, yeah, it is American stuff. I don't know if the couplings are, ooh, slow fade, how spooky. I don't know if the couplings are compatible with British N-Gage. If anyone knows, please let me know. But yeah, nice fan here. Or I suppose you'd call it a car if you're in America. IBP, Beef Packers, apparently it's a beef van. I know someone would be really pleased about that. Eggy Yeats, hi Sam, could I see the Santa Fe? Ah, see what you did there, Santa Fe. Pulling Christmas wagons, also what is your favourite Christmas movie? For me, it would maybe be A Christmas Carol, maybe the Alistair Sim one. Or maybe It's a Wonderful Life, I don't know. I'm a very classic sort of person. Sideways 66779, hello, how are you? I'm okay, hope you're okay as well. Could you run the 68 Railgun Queen Mary please to redeem from last week's botch with the cables? Yes, no problem, I'm sorry about the botch. The cables, by the way, just come unhooked. I had sorted them, just came unhooked, really annoying, but they're hooked up again now, so that should be okay. Paul S wants to see the O-Gauge 14XX with the auto coach. O-Gauge request, I love that. Thank you so much, Paul. And Eve Says, Sam, oh, thank you very much. Could you do the old copper knob double heading with an IVAT 2MT Mogul with some LMS coaches and the reindeer? Well, I will give that a try, Eve. Thank you very much. Right, we've got another van in here. I need to stop calling them vans. Nobody calls these things vans. I would say that's the same model, maybe, but looking very different in the silver. Rio Grande cookie box. It's an insulated cookie box. That's awesome. I love cookies, so that's nice. We've got another wagon here, L and N. Riding on the L and N. Wrong letters, but still. What does that say? The old, really reliable. Oh, I see. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, these, if they were 00, would not be very detailed, would they? But looking at them like this, at this kind of scale, they look absolutely amazing. I mean, I, to be honest, was struggling to see the appeal of N scale, but now that I have these in my hand, it is absolutely clear. And they all have metal wheels as well. Let me show you a close-up on the bogie. To N scale modelers, this will not be interesting at all. This will be like, yeah, it's a bogie. But yeah, that's what it looks like. The couplings are really cool as well. Look at that. It's like a spring-loaded hook, knuckle almost. And yeah, we'll have to give them a go one day. I will be honest, I don't have any track of N scale yet. I don't have anything that I can test these on. So I will have to, I suppose, get some at some point. But today we're just going to enjoy the models. So this is a Caboose. What does it say? It's a bay window cab, 1251 GNYC. All right, New York City Caboose. Oh, look at this thing. This is actually awesome. Again, if this was 00, I would say the level of detail is just okay. But here in N, it just kind of looks amazing, doesn't it? Yeah. Quite impressive, really, that this stuff can actually function at N scale, because it is an awful lot smaller than 00, isn't it? Yeah, an awful lot smaller. Louisville and Nashville, apparently that's what L and N stands for. Cool. Deck Sam's loft with engine steaming, 'tis the season to be gleaming. That's a new take, Kelly, I'll give you that one. Sam, what's your favourite biscuit? Says Sam Haslam, or Ham Saslam. For me, it would be like those Marks and Spencer's or Fox's chocolate-coated biscuits. You know, nice box of chocolate biscuits. Gotta love those. Right, we're finishing off with an Atlas locomotive. Conrail, it says. Let me show you the outside of the box first. A2020, thank you so much for that. It says O scale, you like models. N scale, you like railroads. 00HO, you like options. That's very true. I like it. Williamtown, have you seen Violent Night? No, I haven't, but it gets full marks for the name alone. Yeah, it sure does. Wow, Robert, these are awesome. Thank you ever so much for this. I wouldn't have let you do it if you'd have asked, but I am kind of glad you did. Wow. So here we go. This is the moment, on camera live. My first ever unboxing of an N-scale loco. Quite a naff unboxing. I didn't go through the whole spiel, but here it is. So I'm not tasting it. I just want to know if it's die cast. I think probably the chassis is. Anyway, let me show you this. Look at it. It's got the same level of detail as a 00 loco, more or less. It's got all the handrails and everything. All of the cab detail. I don't know if there's any interior detail. Probably not, but yeah, that's not bad, is it? That's not bad at all. And it is all-wheel drive, by the look of it. I can see what look like flywheels under there as well. Yeah, all the gears are there and everything. It's just amazing that they can mechanise something like this. I know everybody knows it, you know, N-scale exists, the models work, but still, to someone who sees 00 all the time, it's absolutely awesome. It really is. So thank you so much, Robert. I will definitely keep these until such a time when I can test them, and then I'll definitely show them again. But thank you very much. I mean, in all seriousness, it's kind of forced my hand into N-scale, and my plan for it is, when I start my TT layout, I'm hoping to have some space in the centre of the circuit on the baseboard that I'm building, and ideally I'll be able to fit a circuit of N-scale there. Now, it's not going to be like a big impressive layout or anything, but it should be some track that I can at least use, and then Is that everything? Yeah. And then I will be able to do some N-scale reviews and stuff, which is something that a lot of people have been asking for. So yeah, I'll look into that. I'm just going to go and shut off my heater because it's making some noise. Annoying. Thank you. It's just trying to warm me up, but you know, can't be warm and stream at the same time. It just doesn't work. Right, who was this? This was from Chris Sukubun. I don't know if that name is correct, whether it's just been like compressed or something. But Chris, thank you so much. He says you are amazing. Thank you. You are amazing too. So is everybody. Godzilla Boy 2004, are you ever going to review the Class 800? Not unless they come down considerably in price, but keep super chatting like that, and maybe I'll be able to afford it one day. But thank you very much, Godzilla Boy 2004. Right, let's move on because I still have quite a lot of requests left over from last week. So here they come right now. So the first request comes from Air Knight. Thank you so much, Air Knight, for your support. I love this request as well. The Rapido J70 with 2 open wagons, a van, another open wagon, and a brake van. That's lovely and specific, actually. So Air Knight, bless you for your support, and very, very good choice. Phantom 66 Kempo, I think they said their name was Will, so hello, greetings Will, thank you so much for your support. You had a simple one, Scotsman with Pullman coaches. And of course I think it's the BR Blue Scotsman that looks best with Pullmans. So I put that one on. Yeah, very, very lovely combination there. Thank you, Phantom 66 Kempo. Then Tagout 00 wanted to see Gresley's Rocket with Santa's sleigh on rails. Unfortunately, Gresley's Rocket is a sole vehicle, it doesn't haul stuff, so I've put Gresley's Rocket on for you now, and I do believe somebody else requested Santa's sleigh on rails, so you will definitely see that during this stream at some point, Robert. So bless you for your support, and there goes Gresley's Rocket for you. First time ever in a request, I believe. So Air Knight, Phantom 66 Kempo, and Tagout 00, thank you very, very much. The next request comes from Godzilla Boy 2004. Thank you very much to you. You wanted to see the just generally, a Great Western Goods with a banker, so you've left me with a decision to make there. So I've gone with the Dean Goods, yeah, Goods locomotive, with a bit of a Goods train, of course, and an Andrew Barclay 060 banker, not one that I show very often, so that is interesting. Thank you very much, Godzilla Boy 2004. Alex Dent is a slightly more modern one, or at least the locos are. He wanted to see 2 Class 66s with some Pullman coaches going HST style. Now that is awesome. Yeah, it's just perfect though, isn't it? I've got 2 66s, the Pullmans look nice and festive. Very nice idea. Thank you, Alex, for the support. A2020 Vision, I'm really sorry, I don't think I read this one out in the stream at all, but massive shout out to you and thank you for your support. And it's a very Christmassy request as well. Lord Westwood, I used this loco as my Christmas train for many, many years, so great that it's been used again for Christmas, with Hogwarts and some Southern coaches, and I've alternated those in the way I used to. So A2020 Vision, I hope you like that. Alex Dent, thank you to you too, and Godzilla Boy 2004, same to you. Right folks, thank you so much for those, and there are still more left from last week, so if you haven't seen yours yet, just tune in, stay tuned, and you'll see it shortly. Right, let's do some more shout outs. Sorry, I'm slightly out of breath, because I've just been setting up some more requests, so I'll show you those in just a moment. Let's see what people have got to say about N-Gage. Azuma says, if you think N-Gage is small, try T-Gage, Sam. Now that is true, yeah, I've only seen T-Gage at sort of exhibitions and online and such. It is small. I have no idea how they make those locos run, but they do run, yeah, it's crazy. I'm not being serious, says Kelly. Oh, sorry, I didn't see what you were on about there, Kelly, never mind. A2020 says, that's just what I was looking for, thanks, no problem, glad it was right for you. Oh yeah, and Bubbles the Bird can have a shout out from NWRJW, no problem. John C, thank you so much. You'd like to see the Bachmann Donald and Douglas with 15 3D printed vans and Bachmann Toad. I don't think I have 15 3D printed vans. I tend to give away or sell most of the stuff I make, but you know, I'll put some vans on for sure. Big Boy Trains wanted to see the O-Gage Class 08 with open wagons and a brake van. Yeah, no problem. Requests are a £5, so if you send me another 3 in a separate super chat, I'll be glad to do that. Thank you so much. NG5 wants to see the Bachmann Henry with 8 box fans, a tanker, a flat car, and some crates and a brake van. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, we could do that. Adam Rushton wants to see a review on the 00 gauge Traintech LED signals. Now, signals is something I've never tried, so yeah, if that's something people would like to see, please do let me know, and I will definitely look into that. Oliver, yeah, you can have a shout out. Are you the guy who was yelling earlier? If so, that was a much nicer way to ask. If not, I apologise. I've probably just condescended you. More Murphy models, says Mandalorian. Well, I can look into that, yeah. Any recommendations, please let me know. And Yuk Chung Chong says, shout out, please. There you go. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. Right, so we've got some more requests. The third request is on the... Yeah, it's in the siding. I couldn't see it for a moment there, but it is. I've just had to take out the passenger footbridge. Let me show you. Ta-da! Oh, it's kind of disappeared on camera, yeah. Because I am running the Christmas train, as you can see on the middle line, and I've also just propped up the end of the bookcase to try and make sure the Christmas train fits in. This is why it's taken a while to get these ones set up, and this is why I was out of breath. And this is also why I didn't have time to get this train out of the sidings, and I'm hoping it's not going to derail when I do, because it's quite a cool request. Is everything all right? Yeah, once we're off the points, it should be fine. All right, so what have we got here? So, let's go through some of these. So, NG5, this was a really cool Christmas request. Wanted to see the dirtiest steamer I have with 7 coal cars, then a Christmas tree car, which I'm not going to do because that went wrong again, but some Christmas wagons and a brake van. And the idea is naughty and nice. So we've got naughty at this end, the weathered, dirty loco, coal vans, I guess that's just dirty rather than naughty, but whatever. And then we've got the nice at the back with some Christmas stuff. So that's really cool. Then on the middle line, we have, this was a Malcolm Loud request. Thank you so much, Malcolm. You wanted to see the new Bachmann Christmas loco with 3 Warwell wagons with Peckets on, but unfortunately this has the American sort of easy mate couplings on it, and my Warwells don't, so I can't couple those together, unfortunately, but I've put 3 bits of rolling stock on anyway. And then William Soutar, 1638, wanted to see the Bachmann Gordon with James, HST style with egg vans between them, and also a snowplow. I don't know what's going to happen with that one, but I guess we have to find out. So, forwards we go. I'm hoping that the Christmas train will make it around the layout unscathed. Not sure if I've ever tried it on the middle line before, so that could be dangerous. Oh yeah, and we've got everything going in the same direction this time, which is cool. Very interesting. Right, come on, please, let's not have a disaster this time. We also had one from Richard Grooters. Do you have 3 HO models for Christmas request? Yeah, I have quite a few HO models. Yeah, sure, thank you very much. Big Boy Trains, bless you, thank you so much. And NG5, my parents' anniversary is tomorrow. Could you run Flying Scotsman with the LMS Coronation and 2 LNER and LMS coaches? Yeah, I sure can. This stream might be a little full now, so it might have to be next week on catch-up, but I can totally do it. So thank you so much for your support, and also happy anniversary for your parents. That's really awesome. Aha, the Christmas train emerged unscathed from behind the bookcase. How fabulous. Phew. That's really cool, thank goodness. I think that's the first bit of good luck I've had in a long time on a live stream, which is a slight hyperbole, but kind of true nevertheless. Alright, yeah, that Christmas loco is just absolutely amazing. I don't know if other people like it as much as I do, but yeah, I just find it awesome. It's just great for what I paid for it as well. Yeah, it's just really, really good. I just saw one come through from the JCat. I don't know, is the stream still going right? Because I seem to have frozen up on my iPad a little bit. Well, if things aren't working anymore, I apologise. Let me know if you still got me. I'm reloading. But anyway, I saw the JCat. Yeah, he says, Dear Sam, please could you run the BR Black 464XX bunker first with the Tysley connection coaches. You can call me James. Alright, JCat. Or James. I went and did it straight away. I will do that. Thank you very much. Now. Are we going or not? I don't normally have internet issues, but if that's what's happened today, then so be it. I'll stop these and I'll see if we can figure out what's... oh gosh. Maybe I didn't get that on camera. Maybe I got away with it. We'll have a look. I think maybe it's kind of working. I'm not sure. Hello? Hello? Maybe it's just my iPad that's messed up. I think there is something a little bit wrong. Oh no, some people are saying they got me. All good here. Alright. Well, maybe it's just my silly iPad. It seems to be back again now. Was there any interruption at all, or is it just totally on my end? Yeah, I don't know. Well, never mind. No harm done. Yeah, Jasper, Jane W saw it. Okay. Well, maybe that was just my online hypochondria causing trouble. Yeah, the Christmas train, since you did see it, in reverse, for some reason the tender just caught that Hornby power track that it was doing in the review. I don't know why, because I trimmed it. But yeah, it caught it and sent the little hoppers flying, which was quite awkward. Right, let's rebuild the railway's infrastructure, shall we? This camera should get it. I always forget which way this goes. I think it's this way. I think it would look horribly wrong if I put it in this way. Oh yeah, it does. No, can't be doing that. Ah yes. Back to normal. Right. What was that? I just saw a super chat come through. Godzilla Boy 2004 wants to see a Class 20 and a Class 40 hauling a Pullman Express. That sounds lovely. Yeah, thank you very much. I will give that a go. It's kind of Christmassy in a way. Right. So, yeah, we'll recover from that one. I don't think things went too badly there. No, we've seen worse. Definitely seen worse. Right. I'm going for a short break to set up some more requests, so I'll be back in just 5 minutes. Please don't go anywhere. When I come back, I'm going to do that Q&A. So think of some questions and we'll see what you can come up with. It was awesome last time. You guys came up with some really good stuff. So see what you can do. I'll be back shortly. Okay, folks, we are back. Welcome back to Sam's Trains Live. I've not frozen this time. Technology seems to work. Anyway, yeah, let's do this Q&A then. So if you've got any questions for me, anything you'd like to know, I won't say like ask me anything, but you can ask me anything you like. Whether I answer it is up to me. But yeah, get on with it. What am I saying here? Yeah, give it a try. I'm a little nervous. I always get a little nervous with Q&As, but we'll see. I really like this music. It says NWR J&W Studios. Well, thank you. Yeah, it always means we've reached a certain stage when the Christmas music comes out. You know, December. Yeah, it's good. I like it. Right. How is Bullman, the big engine? What a way to start off. He's okay. I spilt some IPA on his wagon, so it's a little messy in places, but he's still okay. Yeah, he still goes. Marguerite Valouin, I'm so sorry. Will you 3D print an O-scale wagon? Definitely. I haven't done it yet, but I do have some spare O-scale wheels, so it's just begging to be done, really, isn't it? I will at some point. Yeah, definitely. You born in America? No, I am English. I'm from Great Britain. Sam, I ordered a Hornby Santa's Express for my Christmas tree, says Adam Rushton. Now that is cool. Yeah, I guess that's kind of the idea of the Santa's Express, isn't it? Are you, Harry Prince, are you setting up an N-gauge loop? Now you are setting up an N-gauge loop. Will you consider testing 009 locomotives? I guess I could, couldn't I? Yeah, that would be really awesome. And NWR Fox says the same thing. Yeah, I could do. William Town, have you played Red Dead Redemption 2? Yes. I have played through it twice and I enjoyed it very much. Sam Haslam, I haven't really been watching the World Cup. I've been watching England play for the most part, some of it. But no, I haven't really been watching it. Let's see. Do you like pannier tanks? Sam's Train says George's Model Railways. Yes, I do like pannier tranks and pannier tanks. Marion and Joe Bond, why don't you do more servicing? Well, maybe if that's something people want to see, maybe I will do more. Obviously, I am doing it constantly, but I don't tend to do it on camera. But if you'd like to see it done, yeah, let me know. I do salvage or scrap. That's probably about it. NWR J&W Studios, why do some locomotive rods click? That's a good question. They shouldn't do, although a little bit of clicking doesn't always mean there's a major problem. But yeah, if they get a little bit bent or out of alignment, then they can sometimes click. What was the first video Bullman was in Godzilla Boy 2004? That's a good question. If anyone, I don't know, the thing is I sometimes take off my old videos when I create new reviews of stuff, so we might not be able to find that out. But if anyone wants to go back into the archives, I'd be quite interested to know when he first appeared, but it would be a very grueling task to try and find him for the first time. Would you come to the US? I guess he means the US, says John C. Where would you go? I would, if I went to the US, I would love to do Route 66. I would love to see the attractions there, and I'd also love to visit some of the railways and maybe even film some. One day, I would love to do it. Let's see. Tony, yeah, you can have my email. It's down in the description. Let's see. What age did your first model? What age did you have your first model? Says Old Iron. Greetings from the Netherlands. I was a late starter. I had my first model in 2011, 2012, that sort of time. So I would have been probably, how old would I have been then? I don't know. 16, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh yeah, I would have been about 16, yeah. So yeah, a late starter, kind of. Do you prefer the LMS Garrett or the LNER Garrett? Well, that's hard to say because I've never seen an LNER Garrett. So I have to choose the LMS one because that's the only one I have in model form. Please, somebody make an LNER one. As long as it doesn't cost £1,000 or more than like 300, let's say, more realistically, then I might buy one and try it. Sharky McSharknose says those N-scale couplings are called Rapido, no relation to today's Rapido. Modern American N-scale uses microtrains knuckle couplings, something to watch for. Okay, that's fine, yeah, I guess it might be a bit like 00, lots of different couplings. Well, thank you very much, I appreciate the info there. Daniel Ramirez, what else do you love besides trains? Well, I guess Chloe has to be one of those things. I also love food, I love music, particularly old sort of 1930s, 40s music, some 20s, some 60s. The more modern stuff I'm not that into. And I play the piano as well, I really enjoy that. Video games as well, yeah, I really do love that. I love video games. Are you thinking, Adam Rushton, are you thinking of making a great central railway station, a model of a great central railway station? I am not thinking of that, but that could be fun. That's a good idea. It's one for the list. Where did you find your Bachmann Thomas locos? Thomas Collector 5, that's a good question. I got most of mine from Tutuli Thomas, but that was before Bachmann released their UK Thomas range. So now if you want them, pick a retailer. A lot of the retailers that stock Bachmann stock the UK Thomas range. Although it's not a complete range yet, I don't think. You might still have to use Tutuli or import if you want the other models, but depends where you are. That's only if you're in the UK. Do you have any live pets? If so, can we see on stream, says Eggy Eat. Not any live pets, I have some dead ones, which is a lie, that's not true. No, I don't have any pets. My sister had some fish and she donated them to her workplace, so I don't even have those anymore. I don't plan to make any more Minecraft videos right now, Custom ZE, on my other channel, but I would like to. There are some things I'd like to show, including some printers I made on there, which is extremely sad, but it was fun. Will you be getting the Acura Scale Class 50 late next year, says the Stockton Flyer. Does the bear poop in the woods? Well, if the answer is yes, then yes, I will certainly be getting the Acura Scale Class 50. The hamster is dead, says Azuma. Yes, that's true. Which hamster did I show? Was it Buddy on the channel? Yeah, Buddy's been gone for quite a while. They don't live too long, sadly. Jake Eaton, Sam, I ordered your turkey wagon. I can't wait for it to come. Well, thank you so much for the support, and that goes for everybody else as well. We sold out of those wagons overnight, and they were all shipped off the next day. So if you're in the UK, you should get them within a week or so. If you're overseas, it might be a little longer. Bear in mind, we are having strikes over here. The Postal Service is striking a bit at the moment, so might take a little bit longer, but with some luck, you should get them before Christmas, and I hope you enjoy them. If not, you'll have to save them for next Christmas. Have you played... Oh, no, I've not played Train Sim World 3. No, that's a good point. Kelly Ashford Trains, any Minecraft playing tips, please? I'm playing the Switch console version. Well, if anyone knows of any tips, let us know. What are you doing, Kelly? My tip would be try and get a roof over your head, get some food, and start building up a little bit of a survival camp. Because when night comes, you got to get inside, otherwise those monsters are going to gobble you up. Godzilla Boy 2004, that's a good question. Do parts of your layout have names? Well, I always kind of called this Toy Town, but it's a horrible name, really. But no, not really. Maybe when I do build a proper layout, the places will definitely have to have names. That's for sure. Let's do one more. See if we can find someone I've not already read out. Okay, this is a good one. Platform 5. Hi Sam, a while ago you gave me a shout out and it boosted my channel. That's good news. I hope your channel's doing... Oh yeah, it is doing well. He's got 65 subscribers. I am so happy. Congrats. Let's boost it again. Platform 5. Go and subscribe. Let's see if we can get up to 70 and above. Question. Do you own many high-speed trains? Because I never see them here. I wouldn't say I own many, but I do have some. I have some HSTs in a few different liveries, old ones, mind you. I've got Bachmann Sprinter, Super Sprinter. That's probably about it. No. A Bachmann Javelin, a Hornby Sprinter. I don't know. Yeah, I have a fair few. Yeah, would we call a Sprinter a high-speed train? I'm not sure. Air Knight, any models would you have liked to get but can't due to rareness price? Yes. For me, that was the Sterling single that Rapido made. They looked amazing, but they were, at the time, far more expensive than any other model, and I decided against it. I did see a sample or some sort of model of it at Wally that Rapido were showing. Does that mean they're bringing it back? I don't know. Maybe they just wanted to show it, but I was kind of excited by that. So anyway, right, let's carry on. Let's do some more requests. So, oh, that was impolite. Thank you for your questions. They were very good. Right, let's carry on. So we have the JCat who wanted to see the Black 64XX going bunker first. It was very clear to see that, with the Tysley Connection coaches. So we've done that. William Town wanted to see a train called the Cheap and Nasty Flyer, featuring my cheapest and nastiest loco and coaches. Now, right, so the loco is definitely that Mahano. Is it Mahano? Yeah, something like that. Train set loco, which was like, the whole set was £50. Now, you said coaches and not rolling stock, so I'm not going to run the rolling stock from this set. Instead, these are some Orient Express coaches, I think. They were £5 from an old antique centre, and they are pretty cheap and nasty. I think they're Juef or Lima, something like that. And all of the wheels slide around on the axles. To no, there's no detriment to the way the coaches run. I don't know how, because they're all completely out of gauge. But for some reason they seem to run okay. We'll see if I'm made to eat my words on that. So thank you to you lot. And then we have Terence Priestley, who wanted to see a race between Lion and Copperknob. So I've set them both up. We'll give them power. If the Lion doesn't catch up to Copperknob, then Copperknob is the winner. If the Lion looks like it's going to crash into Copperknob, we will declare the Lion winner by default and then stop them, because I don't want them to crash, because I care about both of these locos very deeply. Right. Prepare. Let's give this a go. Oh yeah, by the way, Copperknob is the one I designed and built. Such a fun project. I can't wait to do it again. I just haven't had time recently, but yeah, I'll have to design another loco at some point. Right, let's see. I think Copperknob will be the faster, and I think I'm right. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Kelly Ashford Trains, I have 2 creative roofs over my head. Oh, creative roofs, you cheater. Well, you got to start somehow. Anyway, yeah, Copperknob, definitely the winner there. Co-Captain Blues Gaming, thank you so much. 2 requests. Request number 1 is, oh, a D16. I do love the D16. With 2 LNE Artiques, a B12, with 3 LNE Artique coaches, and A1 with 4 LNE Artique coaches, if possible. Time to run at the same speed. I will do my best. Bless you. Thank you very much, Co-Captain Blue. And there goes Copperknob. AD Pullen. Oh, well, thank you for that question. That's quite a good question, actually. What are my goals for 2023? I haven't really thought of that yet. It's just been such a crazy year that I've not thought about next year too much. Well, I want to try and get some new products out, and I can't tell you what I have planned because it's a secret, but I have been designing some new stuff, which I'm really excited about. I think they're my best models that I've produced so far. They are related to something I've created before, but most of it is sort of new. That's the only cryptic clue I will give you, and like I'm kind of halfway through production with it, so that's that. Other goals for next year. I don't know. I'm not sure. I just think, you know, if I can get through another year doing what I love to do, if I can keep coming up with video ideas, if I don't burn out, I don't run dry, all my viewers don't disappear, then I think that will be a successful year. You know, I don't really want a lot. just to be able to carry on doing the thing that I love is all that I could ask for, isn't it? Which I know sounds all, I don't know, begging it a little bit, but it's true. That was a good question. Right, let's bring these to a stop. I did, you probably saw me do it. I pinched Copper Knob off the line because I didn't want it to catch up to the Lion. Yeah, Lion is remarkably smooth and slow and controlled, which it should be for a loco of its era. And I will openly admit that Hornby did a better job than I did of sort of gearing it to run at a decent prototypical speed. Yeah, they did a good job. Right, what was on the middle line and where is it? That's my question. Oh, the Cheap and Nasty Express. I think it's come to a halt. Yeah, let me show you this. It should be right in shot. Well, that's why we call it the Cheap and Nasty Express, because there's no point there, there's no nothing, it's just stopped. So I'll give it a nudge. Maybe it's dead, maybe it's not. What on earth? It's just stopped on a straight. Oh, doesn't seem very happy. Let's give it some more power. Has it just dried up? Yeah, it literally just failed to haul its coaches. Okay, well that's embarrassing for you. I'm gonna snatch you off the track without even cutting power now. That's the ultimate shame. Right, pull those off. And I'm going to go ahead and I think we're going to show some Wall of Fame stuff. Is that next? Yeah, let's show some of your pictures. So, if you want to have a wall go up, no. If you want to have a wall go up on the picture of train, no. If you want a picture to go up on the wall of train, that's what I wanted to say, then you can email at me, you can Facebook Messenger at me, Twitter at me, Twitter at me. Yeah, Twitter at me. Don't tweet at me. Send me a message on Twitter. That's what I meant. Or Instagram me. And I'll print it off, show it on a stream, and put it on the wall for you. So, the first one is Laurie. Don't think we've got Laurie on the stream yet, so there he is. I think it was Robert who sent me a request to get a picture with him. And I didn't get the picture in time for last week's stream to print it and stuff. But there's Laurie, there's me, and we were at Worley at the, were we at Hatton's or the Ellis Clark stand? I don't know, but there we were. Then we have Trainboy ABC, who sent me a load of pictures and wanted me to show them all. So thank you, Trainboy ABC. I enjoyed looking at your snaps. It's quite nice. It looks like a bit of film or something, which is good. And then Nick 3D printed these as little reindeers, which is going to 3D print into a brown colour next, I think. And they will look absolutely awesome. So thank you for sharing the project, Nick. That's amazing. Right, we're going to go ahead and see some requests again that were left over from last week. So I'll be back in just a moment and we'll see some more trains live. Up next, we have a request from Robert Sparks. Bless you, Robert. Thank you very much. You wanted to see Mallard with the dynamometer. Unfortunately, I don't currently have a dynamometer because obviously Rapido recalled them and we're still waiting on the repairs. So I've just had to put a teak on there. Sorry for that, Robert. But From a distance, maybe it looks like Mallard doing the dynamometer run, I don't know. Anyway, NWR Studios, thank you very much. You wanted to see the Christmas train, and to me that means Lord Westwood. Again, I just love that logo, with custom Christmas rolling stock. So I've got the Sam's Trains present, turkey sleigh, and some of the Hornby Christmas wagons, plus some of the other wagons that have presents and stuff in them. So hopefully that's okay for you. Bless you, NWR Studios, thank you very much. Jam Ford wanted to see the Kerr Stuart Victory with a Peckett of choice, so I've gone with the green 060 because it matches the wheel configuration and it's kind of Christmas colour as well, with some Southern coaches and the giant Coke bottle which I've thrown on the end there. Again, very lovely festive looking choice there. Thank you very much to Jam Ford for that one. Also, as always, massive thank you to NWR Studios. Your support does not go unnoticed, so thank you for that. And Robert Sparks as well. The next request comes from Random O'Clock. Thank you so much for your support. You wanted to see the CIE 121 with some bogey freight. So that's a very straight-laced request. The Irish logo, not very often that we see that. And it's also a nice opportunity to get some of my various bogeyed rolling stock out. So I've got Warwells, ICI hoppers, pilchards, turbots, all the fishes. Yeah, great. So thank you very much, Random O'Clock. Hope you liked seeing that. XRCon42 wanted to see a loco with a decorative livery. He suggested SECR or GCR. Well, SECR obviously. I've gone with the D-Class. And you also wanted to see last year's Christmas wagons, which I don't actually have. Crazily enough, I made them for members, but I never kept one for myself. I have this year though, so next year that won't be an issue. So I've just put some regular Christmas wagons on, and also the balancing coaches, which I did make some of myself. I actually wanted those. It's crazy, I made a product that I actually wanted. And then on the inside line we have a Robert Powell request. Thank you very much, Robert. You actually wanted to see the Coca-Cola tram, but I haven't unboxed that yet, and I don't really want to until it's time for the review. So instead, I've put the Coca-Cola shunter on for you, as well as a couple of the Coca-Cola bits of rolling stock from Hornby. So I'm sorry it's not the tram, but you will see the tram one day on the channel when I review it. So to Robert Powell, XRCon42 and Random O'Clock, thank you all so much for your very, very cool and creative requests. The final request for the time being is from David Mattox, who wanted to see a very cool triple header of the J50, the Ginty and the Doncaster, which is the new A1 from Hornby. I've put the Doncaster at the front though because that avoids any issue with the front bogie having couplings. And then, of all things, Great Western coaches. We've got LNER and LMS locos, but Great Western coaches. Nobody saw that one coming, but David Mattox, that's very cool, and again, quite creative. Thank you very, very much to you as well. Alright, well, that's all for now. Let's go back live. Alright, nice work, folks. Thank you so much for those. I just missed Jenny Hepton, and son Hepton, who wants to see my Christmas train with a cattle van and 2 kings for the donation. Yeah, that is no problem. I'll do that next week for you. Thank you so much. Alright, one last lot of trains to run then. So, oh, that doesn't look good. It looks like Thomas is very much not on the track properly there. I think that is probably the shoddiest I've ever done. Right, that looks better. So, we have Mark 7188, who wanted to see the Black 5, some box vans, some Christmas wagons, Bullman and a brake. Jason Biggs wanted to see a festive US train to celebrate his new big boy. So, got to be the American Mogul again. There's no more festive engine than that, I'm convinced. And then Beaglington on Sea wanted to see Thomas the tank engine, Thomas the tank engine, Henrietta and Toby to something about Mrs. Kindly or Kindley. I'm not sure, but Beaglington knows. So I'm going to go and grab the footbridge after getting these started. So please nothing derail and distract me. And I hope that everything will end well here. I think Thomas might need a little bit of warming up. In fact, I think Toby might as well. But we'll see how we get on. Something doesn't sound good. Oh, I think it's just Toby. Toby being vocal. All right. Well, thank you ever so much for all of the amazing requests today. There's so many left to do. I will have to finish off next week and do the ones that I haven't already done. So if you haven't seen yours in today's stream and you made one today, don't worry, it will be done, yes. Let's see, what else have I got to do? Oh yes, and I have to pick a winner. But first, let's go through the list and thank everybody. Again, if yours came at the wrong moment and I didn't read it out, I'm so sorry, but you just know that I will see your messages. I will go through after the stream and read them and write down the requests ready for next week. So, a huge thank you to Malcolm Loud, Jim Flagg, William Sutar 1638, Ty Hammonds Jr., the J-Cat, uh-oh, something's gone wrong. What was it? Oh, Bullman. It's Bullman again. Hopefully you'll be able to come out from behind the bookcase and I'll just steal him so I can continue to read people's names. Honestly, these flatbeds. It's the same issue with the Coca-Cola wagon, isn't it? I did wonder if it was because of Bullman that the Lomac always derails, but I think the Coca-Cola bottle proves otherwise. Yeah, it's just a badly designed wagon. Oh gosh. Tenders off, tenders off. Let's try again. I'm sorry everybody. Alright, I guess we're just running light. Very light. No tender. Right, where we get to? Jay the Cat, William Town, Terence Priestley, Ty Hammonds Jr. again, bless you very much for all of that. Lewis Hughes, Eve, Mark7188, Kelly Ashford Trains, as always. Enjoy a coupling, Kelly. Robert Sparks, Eve again, Jason Biggs, George Botterini, Jenny Hepton. Is it Jack? Son Jack? I'm not sure. I'm so sorry. Biglington on Sea, The Pedal Car Guy, A2020 Vision, NWR, J&W Studios, Eggy Eat, Sideways 66779, Paul S, A2020 Vision again, William Town, Chris Sue C. Bunix, Godzilla Boy 2004, Vidiot the Owl. I don't think I read that one out, did I? Could you haul some of those Christmas cars you got in the Oxford mystery box last year using a flat wagon? Also, Sam's Trains VTuber Model When. I don't know. What is that? I don't know if I still have those, but I can put some cars on. Yeah. Most of the cars I do have are sort of displayed in their boxes still. I haven't undone them, but I've got some cars I can put on. John C, Big Boy Trains, NG5, Richard Grooters, NG5 again, Jake the Cat again, Godzilla Boy 2004 again, NWR, J&W Studios, Sharky McSharknose, Kelly Ashford Trains, Godzilla Boy 2004, Robert Sparks, Air Knight as well, Co-Captain Blues Gaming, and Jenny Hepton. Thank you very much to all of you. And let's see here, I do need to pull out a winner, don't I? Now, I've not got any idea. Normally I sort of see the ones that I really like, but this time it's harder. Let's have a look. I'm looking for Christmassy ones. Let's have a look here. Can you run the 68 Railgun? No, it's not particularly Christmassy. I think Eggy Eat's got a good idea here. Yeah, I do quite like this one. He wanted to see something Santa Fe. You know, Santa Fe, that's kind of clever. I like the clever ones. I wouldn't have thought of that. Pulling Christmas wagons. Also, what is your favourite Christmas movie? Alright, Eggy Eat, yep, you can have it. Yep, you can have the Santa's sleigh. So if you send me an email with your delivery address and I will get that wagon off to you. Thank you everybody else so much, and a big thank you to Eggy Eat as well. Hope you enjoy the Christmas wagon. Alright, next up I have the final episode of Salvage or Scrap coming out tomorrow. Season 2, final episode of Season 2. It's not the last one ever, hopefully. Then I've got a review of a really bad loco from Bachmann. In my opinion, it was pretty darn bad. And then we've got some, well, the last model railway news of the year coming up on Wednesday. So tune in for that. Then, after that, we have the very final episode of Sam's Trains Live of the year coming up next Friday. So please tune in for that. And then there's just a few videos left, and then we're over for the year. Absolutely crazy. So thank you for the support, thank you for coming to watch. I hope you enjoyed the stream and all of the usual shenanigans. Thank you so much to Robert for sending me the amazing N-Scale models to look at. I just loved getting to experience N-Scale for the first time, and you made that possible, so thank you to you. To everyone else, thank you for the support, and I will see you all very, very soon. Alright, have a great weekend everybody. Catch you next time. Hey folks, thank you all very, very much for tuning in for another episode of Sam's Trains Live. I really hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back with another episode very, very soon, but in the meantime, please enjoy the videos that I'll be posting on my channel till then, and I will see you all very soon. Thanks again for your support, folks, and take care of yourselves.